Hopefully I go to the right camera. Hello, fellow heroes, and welcome to this good morning. I almost said good mythical morning, but I'm pretty sure that's copyright. To a fantastic fantasy-driven morning. We're happy to be here, and let me hit the record button just in case my internet craps out. But we're happy to be here. We're happy to have episode 7 of Project Odyssey. Last we left off, our heroes were in a bit of a pickle, and potentially, total party wipe. Total party wipe potential is TPK, total party kill. Is what it's looking like. But before then, our very own Nate from Two Beards Podcast, it's his birthday. It's his B-Day. And he's here playing Dungeons and Dragons with us. So I appreciate him doing that. He gave me a request. He wanted me to sing him happy birthday. So, well. Well, nobody's here, but it'll be forever recorded and put onto the internet. Yeah. You
get to do it solo. I'm not joining in.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nate from Two Beards Podcast. You go subscribe to that and check out his podcast on all podcast formats. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Thank you. That was perfect, Mario. I'll have to clip that and put that on our socials too. That's great.
Nate, 70 years ago, could you see yourself playing Dungeons and Dragons on your birthday?
Hey, so you are not that far behind me, Sam, so I wouldn't talk too much. Buddy.
Oh, it's fantastic. That's fantastic. For those of you who are just joining us, who forgot what happened last month, and me included, our adventurers have recently gathered together to fight the oncoming dragon threat, where dragons have shown up from another dimension and started conquering the lands underneath them. And this guild of heroes with these new recruits have formed together to look to stop and to see the cause of this. In doing so, they're just barely catching up to the atrocities that have been placed upon them, having to save people from a very academic town and recruiting mages that have probably, due to stress, have lost their ways in how to go about things. They now find themselves in a swamp where they are looking for a dragon who's been here before the rest of the other dragons have teleported in from their dimensions. However, along the way, they've run across a druid who is not too keen about them hanging around in the swamp and doesn't care for them going to the essential life tree, the grand tree that's larger than life itself. Excuse me. And they run into lizard folk who seem to have been converted by a dragon who has stopped by here long ago. Now, our heroes don't know if this is the same dragon that they are looking for, or if this has something else to do. All we do know is that the lizard folk have started a civil war amongst their own people, whether they should worship this dragon or not, and they have become hostile to anyone who either bothers going into the swamp. It seems like they are militarizing, and our players are in the middle of it all, looking death right in the face as they are surrounded by all types of people. Unfortunately, all types of enemies, sorry. Unfortunately, we are missing 2 party members. Don't worry. I didn't nerf the encounter one bit, guys. So, if you guys are wanting to see some kills and some deaths, here's the place. But, and so, our story begins. Okay, last we left off, Nomad, it was your turn. Looks like you were fighting this crocodile up here. Oh, I did not mean to move you. and you had a constant. I don't know if this is a concentration spell or something, but you also had like something.
Up spell. So they're right now the ones that are in it are at least a little bit trapped.
Bless.
Yeah.
The ones that are in it are what? I'm sorry.
At least trapped right now. Or
Okay.
Up.
Perfect. They're trapped. Gotcha. All right. So we're just going to continue where we left off. For our spellcasters in the group, there is a shiny object right here if you need to cast any other AoE types of spells. And yeah, go for it. Nomad, you're starting off.
All right, so nobody else start with since we just apparently 2 people disappeared. Given the complexities of our present situation, I feel it is only logical that we endorse a tactical withdrawal and consolidate our resources around feature here.
Speak English.
And I'll attack it.
He's saying you want to leave.
All right, so we will do 2 attacks on the lizard guy on top.
Okay.
And then Pet will Pet will do
Let me
the
switch
same.
the
So
screen. So, oh my gosh.
here is my. There we go. All right, so
Zoom in for the camera.
attack number 1. And you know what? We're gonna use my inspiration point on this one.
Oh.
Because we're just gonna make sure we drop this
Wow.
dude.
Get him
So-
out of there. K.O. Oh.
All right. Well, 25. or 26.
Well, hold on. You can decide to use your inspiration roll after the first dice
After.
roll. Yeah, you don't have to do
then
it
we're gonna-
before. So you
we're
can
gonna
save
wait.
it.
We're gonna
Yeah.
hold on to that 26.
There you go.
All right. So first attack is 26. Second attack is an 18. I believe both of those will be fine. And damage is 8 plus 5.
And you're hitting the lizard man on top of the.
Yep, the lizard man on top. Not
Right.
worried
Yeah,
about
those
the,
both hit.
All right, so 12 hit points, or 12 damage for the first, 12 damage for the second.
Whew! Wow.
Attaboy.
Yeah, he's gone. That's 24 points of
Fantastic.
damage.
Let's go.
You pull out your weapon and you crack him through, break his shield guard, and then you smash it in his chest. You notice the other lizard folk as your turn nears an end, as they all attempt to they look like they're just trying to rush at you guys, but seeing how many of their friends have already fallen before they've even started their fight, they seem a little hesitant to start rushing in. Beard or Nomad, you can continue your turn.
Then Pet will take a bite at the gator.
Oh, before your pet takes a bite at the gator, you can keep that roll.
Okay.
Don't worry about that. The gator itself seems to lose a little bit of motivation as the riders died. Now that it doesn't have like someone controlling it, so Pet gains advantage on the attack.
Okay. Right. All right. So you're sitting at 25 damage. So yeah, 25 to hit.
Okay, so that's gonna hit.
All right, and then damage is 3. So 8.
8 points of damage. Nice, solid.
That is it for Nomad and Pet.
All right, as Pet rips off some of the flesh of the gator, Beard One, you see the hesitation in the eyes and the enemies that are trying to run towards you. Some are caught in magic. Others are right next to you. What do you do?
I'm switching to my sword,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack this guy right in front of me.
Okay, all right. Big moment here, guys. Beard One's using a sword for the first time.
No, not the first time. Jerk. This is why I don't use a sword. 9.
9. You take out your weapon, and he takes cover behind the small wall next to you guys.
All right. I'm going to swipe at him again.
Okay. You don't let it deter you. 15. That is a hit.
Yes. All right. And then that will be minimum damage. 4.
4 points of damage. The lizard folk seeing, getting a little more motivated by how poorly you're able to get at him. Almost that hesitation is almost getting washed away as he wants to be more determined to attack you. You can continue.
All right. So I've got a movement too, don't I?
You have movement and bonus action.
Let me look at my sheet here. I've already used my action surge. All right. So if I move though, he'll get an attack of opportunity, right?
Correct.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
All right. Mara, even though the enemies are trapped, they seem to be slowly marching to flank Beardwan. What do you do?
The enemy is down here?
Yes, these guys right here.
My thing not working. Why is it not doing that? Oh, it's clear down. Okay. What do I do? Well, first I'm gonna call up to Nomad and be like, "Hey, you good up there?"
Affirmative.
That's
Great. Do I see the enemies coming down on Beard One?
Yes, you can tell that they are starting to they're starting to march over to Beard One.
And it's the ones in the purple that are moving, not the ones in the blue.
Correct. The ones in the purple, the ones in the blue, can they move, Nomad?
They will need to make saves. Or
Okay.
they'll need to make strength checks against the web. So they all failed their reflex. So
What condition are they considered at the moment?
they are. It is restrained.
Restrained. Wow, that's huge. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, so it's the guys in the purple for sure, because the purple area, if I remember correctly, is just difficult terrain.
Okay. I'm just seeing how far I can go. What is happening in the purple again? Remind me.
Difficult terrain, so it takes
Just
double
slow
your
movement.
movement. Yeah.
I'm not in a good position. Gosh.
You can
They have to
always
be- why-
ready in action.
Yeah. I think what I'll do this turn is I'm going to move. Well, then that puts me in an attack.
Is this one dead?
Not the alligator.
Not the alligator. Not the.
Yeah.
the
So what I'm
rider.
gonna. Yeah. What I'm gonna do this time is I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna attack the gator, but also be preparing to attack the guys coming through the difficult terrain.
When you say you're also going to be preparing for them,
Just in my movement,
your
like I'm
move-
taking
okay,
consideration where I'm going,
gotcha.
knowing that future turns they are coming up.
Perfect. All right, go ahead. Swing, bada, swing.
Ooh, using my flame sword, we're gonna do a little bit of this.
You swing, but the hide is too thick for you to cut through.
Great. I try again.
That this time successfully piercing through the skin.
Lovely. And just to really sink it in,
Oh no.
Yeah, that's sunk in all right.
Into your foot.
Wow. Okay, hold on a second. And then I'm gonna use a superiority die goading attack, but I'll do that in a second. I need to roll damage for 1, which is 1d8 plus 4.
Oh, nice. 10 points of
I'll
damage.
take that, I guess.
You notice the gator's motivation, or the crocodile's motivation, is waning. Matter of fact, it's wounded now, and its eyes and head are darting left and right as if for means of escape.
Great. Well, I'm gonna hit it some more, though.
Okay.
Kind of,
I mean,
because
Of
when my
course you are.
yeah, I mean, I might as well. With my goading attack, so I'm spending this die. I can expend the die to add the total up to the damage roll, and the target must make a Wisdom saving throw DC 15. On a failed, target has disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets.
I apologize. Can you read that first part again for me?
Yes. So, add the total. So I'm gonna expend one superiority die to add the total to the damage roll.
Oh,
And
total
the target
to the
must make
damage
a
roll.
Wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. Then I will roll a d20 for wisdom on a crocodile, which I'm sure that is a failure.
Yeah. And I rolled an 8, so it takes 8 more damage. And it will have disadvantage on any attacks.
Oh, wow,
until
that's huge.
my next turn.
That is huge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to -8. Yeah. Now
Wait.
it's considered bloodied, and it is definitely looking for a retreat.
Right. I do want to clarify the target has disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than me.
Cool. No, that's great. Oh, yeah, it motivates them to attack you. That's a good.
I
That's,
know. But I'm saving our friends.
yeah. Yep. I love it. I love it. All right. This goes. So they're in groups. So we're gonna go to yellow group real quick. As I grab the purple dude. These guys are in difficult terrain. So we're looking at 10, 20, 30. It's as much as they can move. 40, 45. 50. All right, so they use their action to move up and flank Beard One. This guy is going to run through here. And he's going to get stuck about right here. And then we're going to go over to Purple
Gator.
Purple Gator.
Purple Gator.
So that's 10, 20, 30, 40. He's actually going to stop there, looking like he's guarding off Mara from flanking his teammates. As we go to these guys, the green squad, they are going to attempt to break out of this restraint with a what saving throw?
Let me look it up here. Where's spells?
They
No,
Oh, it's a strength check. It's
it's a strength check.
strength. Yep, strength against a DC of 16.
And it's only whenever they start their turn in it, or how
Nope.
does it?
If either starts its turn in the webs or enters them during its turn.
Gotcha.
If that, then it's got to make the dex saving throw to not get caught. Once failed, it's restrained as long as it remains until it breaks free with a strength check.
Okay, so he's gonna move through. I'm probably doing this wrong, but it's okay. He's gonna move through. Oh, get through here. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40. We're gonna stop right here, and then these guys gotta make the save as well. One failed, left to right, top to bottom. Top guy failed. Bottom guy succeeded. He gets out just barely. And he's going to use his movement, double his movement to get all the way around right here.
Jeez.
And then you guys totally wiped out Blue Squad already, so they're gone. This is the crocodile's turn. The crocodile, having disadvantage on everything, its rider is dead. The wild beast looks for self-preservation as it hops into the water and begins swimming away.
Can I attack it?
You
Yes,
can.
you have an attack about the opportunity.
You can make an attack of opportunity.
Nope.
You swing, but the gator is very, very dexterous once it's in the water and begins swimming off, leaving it to Nomad's turn. And the gator is out of combat.
Nice.
Well, that was effective. Oh, thank you, Allie, for taking care of that other gator that was going to come chomp on me.
You're welcome. Try my best.
All right. Nomad feels. Nomad has feelings. There's Nomad what the hell? What's Nomad what the hell to do here?
He's starting to believe.
Right. Here we go.
Wow.
I believe it is worthwhile to try to drop another one of my webs to try to catch the group that just moved out of the webs and try to slow them down a little bit.
Ooh.
So, we will do the same again now that I'm out of combat. So, yep, second level web spell, and it's the 20 by 20. So, let me figure out how to do that here again.
Yeah, so we have the light over here on the
Shape.
right side.
Oh, yeah, that's the light.
If you click it and hit the gear and scroll down to the bottom, you can see the aura, token aura.
Go to the bottom. No, I am not. So click on the light.
Bathe
in the
light.
Alright, well, I think I found another way of doing it. So just draw a shape.
You said 20 by 20 square?
Yeah, it's going to be the same as the blue. And I think I want to get it over the two yellow guys, the croc guy, and the green guy. So I think I'll miss the one yellow if counting correctly.
Here you go. I'm gonna make it
There you
blue
go.
again for
Yep.
you,
Perfect.
and then I will get rid of the other one. Well, I guess we could have just moved the other one, but
Well, the one guy's still stuck in it, so that one's still there.
can you have? Isn't it a concentration spell? Can you have multiple out at a time?
It is duration is 1 hour. I do not believe it's because it's conjuration. I believe it gets created and just sits there.
Wow, that's actually pretty sick.
Nice, good old basic spell. So, oh no, you're right. It is concentration up to 1 hour, so the other one would go away. I think that still makes the most sense then. So we'll end up letting the one guy free, but we'll try to get these other 5.
Cool. Yeah, place this one where you want it to be, and then
Can I grab it?
you should be able to. Just make sure you're on the selection and not on the paintbrush. Oh,
Oh,
I'm
no.
making all kinds of stuff. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now I got it.
Okay.
Now I got it. I think we want it right there.
perfect. All right. So at which point the slow from your friend Yura dissipates, and then all these guys have to make a dex saving throw.
Correct. Yep. And it's gonna be 16.
16. Okay, they all fail.
Woohoo!
They are all considered restrained.
Just.
Yep, that's helpful. All right. Then, so that was me. You know what? I should move, and Pet should move. So Pet will move up, and into a little bit of protection mode. And then I will move up to... Okay, so... 25 is to there. Alright, so I will come in over here and try to absorb any attacks as possible. That is it for Nomad.
Oh, I freaking love it. What a great play. I'm looking up Restrained real quick. And creature speed becomes 0. And it can't benefit from any bonus speed. Attack rolls against creature have advantage. Creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Okay, cool. That would be a great time to use a fireball. That goes to Beardwan, as you are currently surrounded, but the guys behind you are restrained. You are being flanked, which means these two guys on either side of you have advantage on attack rolls against you.
So if I move, only one guy gets an attack of opportunity against me, right?
If you move out of his reach, yes.
So could I move here or circle around him to get like can I move here and stay within melee?
Correct. Yes, you could do that. I think the restrained people can still attack. It'll just be with disadvantage.
Okay. So I'm going to do that. So then these two would get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, and they would be at disadvantage. I'm going to go ahead and roll for that real quick as they swing, as the webbing pulls them back, and they both miss.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. Oh. Alright, so then that was my move. So I'm going to take my 2 swings at Chucklehead here.
Okay, yeah.
So first one...
Nice.
That hit. And then the second one should also hit, right?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. You get 2 hits on him.
First damage is 5. and
Solid.
Max 11, so 16 total.
16 total. Nice, nice. Good amount. As he is now bloodied, that hesitation starts to seep back in on the enemies. Oh, I didn't mean to kill him.
He's not axed, yeah.
I meant to bloody him.
Unless you really want to.
Yeah, you know. I actually forgot to go for him, so I'm actually gonna swing. I'm gonna attack with him real quick. Make up for lost time. He's gonna bestow a curse on you as he starts chanting in Draconic.
What is he saying? I understand.
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. Yes. Improv. Yes, I can do that. He's saying, shall every stub toe hurt even worse? Shall every swing miss even more? Shall every...
Nice.
And you have to beat a DC of 13 for wisdom.
Okay, so I've got a +2, so let me... I don't have this in my roller yet, so...
Oh!
15.
Look at that! Alright, so he goes to touch you, unable to get the curse on you as you slap it away with the hilt of your weapon. And we're going to continue on. Beard one moved over. He attack. I'm assuming that's ending turn for Mara.
My turn?
Yes, Mara, as you're about to go, you notice that the enemies are completely restrained. They're looking at one another, caught in the web, seeing how they're ambushed. Their attack on you guys is almost but failed. They are relying on nothing more but their numbers. But what was once a false hope of confidence, seeing Beardwan miss his swing, is now turning into what feels like a mistake in charging in.
I feel like I'm gonna wreck them even more. So I'm gonna come over here, so that I'm in range of both of those enemies to my right.
Yes. And you do get
here's my plan.
Advantage.
What? Yeah. So Not only that, but I'm gonna use my second wind so I can have not my second wind, sorry. My action surge, so I can take an additional action. And I'm gonna use sweeping attack because I get a second action twice. So it's gonna be a lot.
Okay. I'm here for it. Oh boy.
Great. Here's my first 3 rolls. I'm gonna roll twice because advantage.
Okay.
First roll.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Woo! Wow, got a nat.
Nat
12
20.
plus 7, and another 12 plus 7. How do you want to do that? I should have did this differently.
It's okay.
I'll let
so
you choose.
You said first 3 rolls, then second 3 rolls. Basically, of the rolls, you're just choosing the higher numbers of
Great.
each side. So,
So I got
the first
2 19s and a 27.
so you hit four times. You missed twice. So in total, you got 4 hits with a crit.
Okay. Great.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said that wrong. In total, you got 2 hits. And then one's with a crit.
Wouldn't
Okay.
it be 3 hits?
So the 4 and the 5 go together. Those will miss
Okay.
no matter what. And then the 12s are together, so those will hit, but they're together, so it counts as 1. And then the nat 20 is with the 2.
So how many times do I need to roll?
So you made 3 attacks, right? So you're good. So you just need to roll twice for damage.
Great. Twice for damage. Rolling F4. Okay. 1, 2. Ah, that sucks.
No,
And then-
One of those would get another +8, right?
correct.
Is it D8? Do we add the bonus to that? D8 plus 4?
No, not
No,
for the
just the
crit.
D8.
Which one
Okay.
is your flaming sword? Oh, I'm assuming it would have been the first dice because that's what you told me to assume.
Yeah.
Okay, so your flaming sword didn't hit. But wait,
What?
your flaming sword did hit the second time. So you critted with your offhand weapon.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't roll a. Yeah. That should be a D6. I just realized. Because my offhand is not a 1d8, it's a 1d6. So I might have been doing that wrong recently. Sorry.
That's fine. So then re-roll for a d6.
That brain hurts.
I
Is
believe
it still
in you.
plus? It's still +4 though, right?
Yeah, because she has a dual wielding. 4. Okay, so and then I just need you to roll once for your fire damage.
So if I'm doing the math correctly, so far it's 18 points of damage. Plus
Possibly,
6.
possibly, yeah, because the
24.
crit should be the +6, not the +8.
Right. So 24 plus whatever she rolls for fire damage.
Okay.
2d6.
8.
So 24 plus 8 is 32 points of damage total.
Jeez Louise.
And I'm just reminding everyone I'm doing my sweeping attack. So I deal damage to another creature within 5 feet of the original target within my reach, equal to the number you roll on the superiority die. So I'm going to roll a d8 for that as well.
16.
Sorry, I messed that up. Ignore that. So I
So
hit
what
the
is
other
this?
guy for 7.
Oh, you hit the other guy
So
for
I-
7?
Mhm.
Okay.
And I'm going to do it all again.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me put this in first, real quick. So it would have been 8 plus 8 which is 16. I know Nate did the math for me, and I just screwed it up.
I know.
I wasn't listening. 16. He said 32, right?
32. Yep.
32. Okay.
Listen,
okay.
I can't do math. I'm
Minus
just rolling die and hoping it
32.
works.
That. Jeez Louise. And then you hit the other guy for 7. And now you're doing it all over again. All right. Roll 3 dice. Roll 6 more dice.
Yeah, I'll do this differently. I'm just gonna roll them individually.
Okay, so roll 2 dice at a
What?
time.
What?
So there's
That's
a 10. So roll it again for your advantage. Perfect.
That's a hit.
So first one hits.
Great.
I'll keep track of it for you, Allie. Second
Thank
one
you.
hits, even though. So roll
See if
your
you crit.
second one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Roll
Okay.
your advantage. There you go.
Oh my gosh, she actually got a crit.
Then now roll your third one, which will hit again. See if you crit on the third one. No.
Thank
Okay, so you get 3 hits with a crit.
Great, and
the
I need-
crit is with your flaming sword.
Yes, it is. Hell yeah!
Before you move on, I need to know who were those hits directed towards?
The one directly in front of me.
Okay, so that guy is already bloodied. I don't know if you can see his health bar. I just moved him for you.
Okay.
And then this guy looks like that.
Good. Can I? So my first hit was on this first one. Yeah. Can I do my second on this guy?
Sure.
Like all these. Okay. Now knowing his health.
Yeah, I figured.
1d8 plus 4 twice.
Love it. Love it. Okay, and then that one gets... Okay, hold on. So, the 5 damage is just going to go to this guy right here. And then the second d8 is going to this guy. So, the 9 damage is going to the other guy. But that's the crit. So, then on top of that is another 8. And then roll 4 d6s for me, basically. Or roll 2 d6s separately. 2 pairs of d6s separately. Okay, so then that 2 goes to this guy.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me?
It's okay. Holy crap. Okay, so...
Alright, well,
if
I got both extremes.
if I understand the rules correctly, the fire damage also crits. So not only did you roll maximum damage, but you're also critting for another 12 on top of that. So that's another 24 to this guy. Okay, where's your last swing going?
Well, I'll keep it on the person, the bottom one. This
Okay.
guy.
So this is your offhand attack, so it's a d6.
Oh, not 12. 1d6.
Jeez. Plus 4, which is 9. Okay, he's dead. He's
Plus 5. Oh, okay.
plus 5.
It was my 1d. Oh, sorry. I misunderstood.
You're good.
Yes.
That guy's dead.
And then I'm going to use my superiority dice again to do that
The swipe.
sweeping attack on the other guy.
Mara, no
And,
sweeping. Mara, no sweeping.
and he'll take
Another 5.
One.
And
5.
you did so much damage to him. In a flurry of just flames and clanging metal against skin, you make a beautiful tapestry of blood and limbs as you decimate both of these guys. And one dies and the other one goes unconscious from the immediate loss of blood. I'm talking like Kill Bill, you chop off his arm and it's a
I'm
geyser.
Just standing there, covered in blood.
Nice. Wow. All right. Way to make use of those abilities. Okay. So what is this? Oh, that's the dog.
So on top of all that, the web starts on fire because
the web starts.
no, it starts burning away from the squares that she
Oh, sorry.
hits. Each round, it starts spreading, and any creature that's caught in it is going to take another 2d4 of fire damage.
Is this a legit thing?
This is totally legit. The
Oh
webs are
my
flammable.
gosh.
Any 5-foot cube of webs exposed to the fire burns away in one round, dealing 2d4 damage to any creature that starts its turn in the web. Or in the fire. So, yeah.
Wow! I am on a roll.
So Nomad says, yes, in my logical appraisal, I bestow upon you my accolades, recognizing the exemplary manner in which you have navigated these challenges.
I just look over at you. Thank you. I assume that means I did a good job.
Oh no, what did I do? Oh gosh, get rid of that. Okay. Wow. That was impressive to say the least. Okay. Oh man, I want. Not that it's gonna matter. Actually, it shouldn't matter. Yeah, we'll be fine. I'll worry. That's a future Mario problem. Okay, all right. So, well, the guys that were supposed to go just died.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna run over here, and he's going to hold person on Mara as he takes his mallet and sends a spell your way. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Mara. It's a DC of 13.
Isn't that a charm?
Hold person?
Yeah.
No.
Not okay.
I'm held.
Oh,
Yeah. Wow.
Athlete,
I don't have good wisdom.
You are now considered paralyzed.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Put a snail on you. Okay, so you're paralyzed. That's his turn. Croc is going to take advantages of this as his... crap, the Croc's restrained.
Yeah, the Croc is going to take advantage of this by bleeding.
Okay, so the Rider's going to try to get out of this. Rider succeeds. Croc is trying to get out of this. It's a strength check of what?
16.
16, thank you. Crocodile is a big boy, big boy. I got a +5 in my strength. That's enough. Okay, so we break out. And we're going to... I want to get out of this. That sucks. We're going to not move that. Whoops. Move this way. Here. Giving you... Alright. And we're going to make an attack with the crocodile. She's considered paralyzed, so this will be an automatic crit.
With him moving, would Nomad and Pet both get attacks of opportunity?
Pet would,
Yeah, kinda.
Nomad would not.
Okay. He's not moving. Right. Find Pet here quick. Okay, +7.
+7, okay.
Hold on. 17 to hit.
That's a hit. Who are you hitting?
Gonna be the rider,
Okay.
not the gear.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Right, 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. That's good. Solid. Okay. Mara goes to die.
Oh no, I go to live.
I make 2 attack. Ooh.
Yes.
We'll see. We'll see if you survive this. He's gonna bite you. That is a hit, and this is going to be 3d10, and it's an automatic crit because you are paralyzed.
Each one crit?
Yeah, paralyzed. Anytime something hits you, it's going to crit you. So you're going to take 12, 30, 32 points of damage.
Oh, I'm still alive.
And then the tail is going to slap Nomad.
Okay.
Oh, also...
No, it's not.
Can you make a strength... can you make an acrobatics or athletics check for me? Wait. Never mind. You don't make a saving throw. Because I bit you, you're automatically grappled. So you're in the jaws of the crocodile. And
But she's not held anymore, right? She snaps out of that.
Of the hold person? No. You'd have to break this guy's concentration.
Okay.
What's my predicament?
You are now considered restrained, so you can't
You're in the
move.
mall.
You have
the
disadvantage on attack rolls and disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Wow. All right.
And then Nomad, a tail comes cracking down on top of you, dealing 2d8 plus 5 bludgeoning damage. And then I need you to make a strength check of DC 16.
Strength. -1.
And I'm gonna do
That'd be a 9.
a 9. Okay, so you get knocked prone, as I also do 12 points of damage to you. Alright. Then we have Green Squad over here, so these guys are going to spend double his movement. Oh, let me see. Do I have any range attacks with these guys?
Nope. Don't think so.
Don't. Drats. That sucks.
No, it doesn't.
And I have to freaking dash to get to you. Okay. And this guy's going to go around. And he too will dash. Alright. So Nomad's knocked prone. Those guys dash. This guy, let's see if he gets out of his predicament. He is not. He is still restrained within the webs. And it is Nomad's turn.
All right.
Oh! I think Pet... Oh, Pet already used his reaction. Never mind. So you're good.
Yep. So we're now in not a good place. All right. Mara, I propose a relocation. The circumstances necessitate a strategic adjustment of our positioning, specifically your positioning, for optimal tactical advantage.
I like hanging out of this croc's mouth, and I just like peek up my head. Yeah, I think moving would be a great idea.
All right. So I'm casting a spell. So you'll have to choose not to make a save against this one.
Okay.
Yeah. And you're going to be teleported to a space of my choice that I can see within range, and the range is 50 feet. It's called Vortex Warp. So, where can I warp you that feels like it's relatively safe? Not terribly far from the rest of us here. I think I'm going to put you... Oh, God, there's guys behind me. Guys, all right, I'm going to put you...
like down here somewhere would be fine.
I think I'm going to put you behind Beard 1.
Okay.
If you're good with that.
Yeah.
So if I slide you over to here, unless Beard, you're planning on moving at all. That's,
Nope. I intend on swiping the guy in front of me and then pulling my bow.
Okay.
I'm just like
then-
hunched over, coughing. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, then I think I'm getting flanked right now.
Do you have any healing potions on you, Allie?
Yeah, I have a greater.
Okay.
Greater one.
Then I'm gonna move up to here. Then Pet will come across. And Pet will make an attack against the rider.
Okay, this guy's gonna get an
Think
attack of
that'll-
opportunity on you.
Oh, Pet's got plenty of movement. I can move around.
On Nomad.
Oh, on Nomad. That's probably okay.
Okay. He's going.
At some point, this AC should help.
At some point, yep. Your AC is 22. By deer. Yeah, no, I can't even. I don't even put a dent in you.
That's yes. All right. Perfect. That's good. Then Pet is gonna make his attack. So. Plus 7. So 19, 26. 26 to hit.
On the rider.
The rider.
Okay, 26 indeed hits.
Just barely.
Just barely. Where'd Pet go? It's D8 plus 3. Right, so the rider takes 11 more points of damage.
Whew. Jeez, that pet is going
go.
to town.
Chomp chomp.
Okay. All right. Nomad had a decent turn. You see as you guys are maneuvering, teleporting, getting around their tactics, the lizard folk are looking at one another in order to retreat. However, the crocodile rider is shouting at them in Draconic, being like, "Hold your ground or I will feed you to my croc." And they all stand their place, but only just because of the crocodile rider. Beard One, it's your go.
So let me ask you this: can I shoot this guy while in melee with this guy?
Yes, yes. You'll only have
Okay.
disadvantage if you shoot this guy.
Got it. Okay, so I'm switching to my bow. I'm gonna let this guy do what he wants, and I'm gonna shoot this guy.
All right. I wanted to say a dirty comment right there, but I restrained myself. It's your birthday, you know. I'm trying to be nice.
I'm shooting the croc rider, the guy that's in charge.
Go for it.
'Cause I heard him talking. So
Yes, you did. You understood him.
all right. First attack is a 27. So I'm assuming that hits.
Yes.
Second attack is a 22.
Jeez Louise.
Which
Go back
I'm
to
also
using your
assuming hits.
swords.
Okay, so damage on the first bow attack is 11 and 10 on the second, so 21 points of damage.
Nice.
That is disgusting.
It really is. As you pull out your bow, you shoot the croc rider, and two shots go right into his collarbone with precision, deadly aim. You see as he kind of croaks as he's like, and kind of passes out on top of his croc, which leads the rest of the lizard folk to question what's happening, and they slowly start taking a step back. You see them retreating as combat ends.
Yay!
Your hold person wears off, Mara, as this guy begins to retreat. All right. Now, as you guys have been traveling through this village, you're not far from the base of the tree. Matter of fact, you are. It's probably like a mile or two away. Now the lizard folks, this seemed to be an outpost protecting like the entrance that began in that part of the forest or swamp. Sorry. So let me. Okay. So, you guys are just gathering yourselves. Things are absolutely. You survived the ambush. You were outnumbered, outgunned, yet you still came out on top. Matter of fact, you scared with your prowess. You scared the lizard folk and enemies away. But as they begin to cower away and run away. There is a geyser of water. Should be under this. Yes, perfect. Oh, sorry, that's Nomad. Crocodile. We'll say the crocodile's running away as well. Okay, so the enemies begin to retreat. And a geyser of water explodes from over here. And you see the Hydra that swallowed up Bakari from before appears.
Oh, gosh. Forgot that happened.
Let's see.
Any sign of Bacardi?
So, yes. Bakari stands on top of the Hydra.
Holy.
And can I flip the image? Whatever. Bakari is on top of the Hydra.
Does he seem to be enjoying his time?
And as he stands, he looks down. He's on one of the heads. As one of the heads like rises up, and he has his arms crossed, and he's just looking down at you, and almost in disapproval as he sees the lizard folk run away. He speaks in Draconic. Beard One, you're the only one that knows Draconic, right?
No, I do.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure I do.
Okay.
Which is, yep, Draconic. Yep, I've got it.
So you hear him. Everyone hears this except for Mara. You hear him kind of just yell out to the lizard folk. Is this what is to be of my grand army? You fear and quiver to the likes of these? You will see fierce punishment when I return. Lick your wounds for now. As he looks down to you, guys, and only is barely able to mutter, I don't understand how you survived.
Well, you're gonna learn real quick, buddy.
I don't understand anything, and I'm just bleeding, and I'm like, what is happening?
He's speaking common now.
Oh, okay.
He says in common, he laughs out and says, you show no fear even in the face of such... And he looks down at his Hydra as the Hydra goes to lower him. But then at that moment, the forest down here, the trees and vines themselves begin to move and open up. And he stops midway in his sentence and looks and says, This doesn't make any sense. As he... Why would the tree of life grant you access? I've tried for years and it's never allowed me through.
Because you're a piece of shit.
Beardwan, he glances over at you, and his eyes... you have the highest passive perception. His eyes look like a lizard's eyes. They don't take the shape of a human's eyes, but then for just a brief moment, and then they change back to being like human. They're slit like a snake, and he growls and says, "If this is what the tree of life wants, then I will allow it. I want to see where this leads. And if it consumes you, then by all means it will do what I was already prepared to do."
Prepared, but not prepared well enough.
He gives you a quizzical look that's like he's trying to understand what you said. Him and his Hydra slowly submerge themselves back into the water. Or let me do it like this so you guys can see it.
So
That was nice. We should have more tea.
pardon my inquisitiveness, but I'm compelled to inquire as to the nature and origin of that event. What just transpired?
So we have to fill Nomad in on the backstory.
Yeah, that's right, because you guys just discovered Nomad not too long ago.
So this dude is a druid, we think. And based on what he just said, so we were traveling with him, and his name was Bakari or Bacardi or Baloney or whatever.
Buddy.
Yeah. And so he was with us, and then all of a sudden this Hydra popped up out of nowhere, and he went and jumped on the Hydra and disappeared. Well, apparently this was all a setup, and the Hydra is his buddy, and he was planning this attack on us the entire time.
And we're going to this tree because we think there's a dragon guy there.
A good dragon guy, not a bad dragon guy. Somebody that'll help us attack the bad dragon. Imagine dragons.
Whoa. I don't need to
Acknowledge
imagine.
your
I've seen him.
statements. Fail to comprehend their meaning.
Let's just walk. You're supposed to be smart there, robot boy. We thought this guy was a good guy. He's not a good guy, apparently, because he set us up to die. But he defers to this tree of life that we're going to see, which, assumingly, there's a good dragon that lives in this tree of life or near this tree of life that we want to recruit or get knowledge from on how to defeat the remaining dragons that are attacking the entire realm. Is that better?
Affirmative.
Mario, question for you.
Okay.
The Beard
Possible
one is
answer.
the only one who saw his eyes be dragon-like?
Correct. I didn't say dragon-like, but correct.
I tell him about the eyes. I tell him what I saw with the eyes.
Okay.
I
You
still
don't think this guy's the dragon, right?
No, I think he's a druid. I still think he's a druid.
Wait, backtracking some more. Question for Mario. Did I tell them about that other person?
Did
Wait,
you
we know
tell them about? Yeah. You told them about Nidra.
So we know that. Okay. So we know that dragons can appear human.
Yeah.
So why would this guy not be the dragon?
It could be.
Let's just
He
hope
did-
he's not.
He didn't seem very nice though, because he was
Yeah,
gonna
well,
have his minions eat us.
true. I don't know.
I think he's probably a lizard folk druid that can shapeshift and chooses to walk in the form of a human. But I could be wrong too.
Let's hope that's the right answer.
Let's keep moving to the tree.
All right. You guys head to the tree. You head into where the forest literally opened up a pathway for you as the creaking of the trees and vines. There's a bunch of weeping willows that that brush against your skin, and you feel the slight tingle of the drops of dew and water fall upon you, and you can't help but hear a familiar chuckle. Just the as the old man goblin is sitting on a rock inside of the pathway.
It's our buddy.
Have I met this guy?
Yes. This is the guy we were carrying.
You have not met this guy, Allie. You weren't here.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. It was just me and Josh.
Yep, it was you and Josh.
I would like to inquire with the utmost concern, is there any individual in our midst who finds themselves in need of my restorative expertise?
Oh yeah, I do. Please.
The entrance you guys walked into begins to close as the trees themselves seem like they're uprooting and blocking anyone else from entering. Darkness takes over. It is the middle of the day, but the light seems to not be able to pierce through the thicket of the forest.
I'm really excited to see my friend again.
Allie, I just cure light wounds for 10 for you.
Thank you.
Your goblin friend kind of dangling his legs on the rock is saying, rest, it will be needed. Oh man, I broke my pen. I was playing with it too much.
Gosh. Need a new fidget toy.
I know. I usually have a coin that I fidget with, but I'll play with my Millennium Falcon. Okay.
In pursuit of comprehensive understanding, I'd like to discern the origins and purpose of this enigmatic persona who stands before us.
What he said.
They found me at the swamp. A guide I was until danger. But you have proven yourself. Yes, you have proven yourself to be most worthy of the Tree of Life. But
Oh, hell yeah.
continuing forward, do not tread lightly. Inner demons will be afoot. Rest, for the journey ahead will be most difficult.
Okay.
I am further compelled to inquire about the ontological nature and profound significance of this legendary arboreal entity commonly referred to as the Tree of Life.
Said to be here around the birth of the dragons themselves, when elements and creation clashed. Standing, probably the oldest living thing in this realm, it is, yes. So as he recalls that information, Make a history check for me, Nomad.
I sure can. Knowledge, history. $25.
So when the realms were being created by the gods, before the gods had their stalemate with one another, each planet, each realm had like a tree of life, which would essentially terraform the planet for whatever race was going to inhabit it. Most of them got burned down between the war with the elementals and the dragons. And this is one of the few that remain. Now, once a planet has been terraformed, the Tree of Life is essentially insignificant, but they hold tons of arcane powers and said to be sentient in their own right.
Right, so I'll communicate that. Well, through my logical deduction, it's become evident that this venerable tree possessed the extraordinary capacity to shape and mold the fabric of this planet.
Yes, and it seems it wishes to define your destiny.
Intriguing.
So you guys can take a long rest at this moment.
Lovely.
Perf.
Well-earned long rest, mind you. You don't have tier or Fiptrix at this camp or location, so there's no crafting that can be done. But if you do wish to try to do something, by all means, you're more than welcome to. I'll give you guys a second to reset your stuff, and then we'll continue. This is probably going to be the most difficult part of the campaign for me. So we'll see how this goes. I want to thank everybody for tuning into the stream. We just got done with the big battle. We're about to jump into some RP. Please go check out these content creators. Ali O'Rowson is a streamer who likes to stream horror games and get drunk while doing so. Nate from Two Beards is a Slice of Life podcast where he talks about his own life, but also just anything and everything that goes on. And Sam here is not really a content creator, but he is a fantastic role player, and we love to have him here.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if fantastic is the right word, but
Also, it's
Adequate.
Nate's birthday.
he's an adequate fill. It is my birthday, yes.
So, you can see the box right below the follow the streamers at, even though Nate from Two Beards is not a streamer, even though we don't have Fabio the Chicken or Favornator with us here today, but go show him your support. Okay, after long rest is done, the pathway still hasn't changed. Behind you is closed, but ahead of you is almost like a dark tunnel of trees.
Well, it seems like there's only one way to go.
Let's go. Forward.
Huzzah!
We can't go back.
Okay, you guys start marching along as you brush yourselves through the thick, long leaves and branches of the willow trees. You're walking, you realize it gets thicker and thicker and thicker, and then Mara, you find yourself by yourself in complete and utter darkness.
Well, this is problematic. Hello?
You
Hello, hello.
see a door. A lonesome door.
All right, I'll go and open the door.
The room gets flooded with light as you enter a grand hall. Beautiful marble floor, beautiful oak table, and you see this long table that extends, that should be for hundreds and hundreds of people, but there's only 3 people sitting on the other end of it. Your mother, your father, and your sister. Now, they're all sitting and eating, but your plate is on the complete opposite end.
Is there food on it?
Yeah, there's food on it.
I'll sit down and eat.
You sit down and eat, and you can't help but overhear the conversation. Even though it's so far away, it sounds like you're right next to it. As your parents are like, Anna, how have your travels been? We're so proud of what you've been able to accomplish recently. We heard that you were able to attend a festival and everyone was cheering your name. And Anna talks about this festival and stuff like that. And your mother asks and is like, and what of your sister, Mara? Has she been getting into more trouble? And Anna seems very brought up and saying, well, she can't help it. And your father goes, it seems like that's all she ever does is get into trouble. It's just last week we had to pull her out bail her out of another situation. Why can't she take more after you, Anna? What is it with her? And she's supposed to be the older sister, the example, the one that's supposed to take over the family name. And your sister, in vain attempt to defend you, you notice as the table seems to get longer and longer as your family gets pushed farther and farther away from you. We're going to stop there. Beardwan, same thing happens to you. You're walking through and then complete and utter darkness. Next, the only thing that lights up is a target made of hay, painted on a bullseye on it.
Okay.
Would you like to do anything if
anything
at all?
beyond the target?
Nope, just the target.
All right, I'll take a shot at the target.
As you knock your arrow, you hear your mother's voice, reminding you of the lessons she taught you on how to shoot. And she goes, deep breath, elbow high, and as you shoot, thud, the target then turns into a person. And another target appears. There's one arrow and a dead person. What do you do as another target appears? Another hay with the painted on bullseye.
I go look at the person.
You go look at the person. They're hooded. And as you remove the hood, you see blood coming out of the eyes and mouth as it's Kai, one of your companions.
Is he dead? Do I try to check him? No.
At that very moment, you hear a person in clad armor coming to attack you viciously from behind.
Okay, I draw my sword and ready to engage.
At which point, when you draw your sword, you hear your father's voice and the training that he gave you whenever he taught you how to fight with the sword. He says, strike true, do not hold back. This is a tool, not a toy. And you slash the person who tries to sneak up behind you, only to see the person in armor, as you remove the helmet, was Mara.
Mara!
Lying there dead. We'll stop there. We're going to go to Nomad. Nomad, you go through and you enter complete darkness. You hear the sounds of marching. It's rhythmic, all too familiar to you. What do you do?
What do you do?
intuitive faculties detect a foreboding resonance in the depths of my consciousness. I have a profound sense of trepidation regarding these circumstances. I keep walking.
You keep walking. Next thing you know, these images start to appear as if from like a smoke, a fog. They turn more vivid as you are you are no longer walking, but you are now marching side by side by faces that are all your own, by bodies that are the exact shape and dimensions as yourself, as you are marching in unison with other robotic beings. An army, a legion of nomads. Before you know it, you are on a battlefield. Explosions start to cry out. Dragons fly over and breathe flame on top of your comrades, your partners in this endeavor. You are forced to fight off legions of kobolds and half-dragons. Until you see a young half-dragon, someone that was born from a dragon in another species, not a dragonborn per se, but has more dragon blood in it than most. Old enough to wield a weapon, but too young to experience war. You see, they are too wounded to hold up their weapon. Your side of the endeavor has won this battle, and your programming is telling you to finish off those who remain. You wield your weapon high as this young dragon cries out for mercy. What do you do?
I hesitate. Clearly.
You attempt. Your newfound consciousness interrupts your programming, but you feel the old archaic programming take control and force you to do something that the current nomad wouldn't normally do. As you go to swing, I need you to make a will saving throw.
You got it. Why am I not finding it? There it isn't. Okay.
15. Oh.
5.
5.
Yep, not very good. Slashing away here, baby.
You go and you slash at without mercy, but that young dragon dissipates into smoke as you swing into it. You see yourself. Your eyes are red with the old programming in between you. And looking at yourself, you say, the red-eyed nomad speaks and says, "You are nothing but programs. You are nothing but the orders that are given to you." And we're going to stop there. We're going to go back to Mara. As the table gets further and further away from you and your family, the floor beneath you starts to break apart and fall. As the table itself begins to disintegrate, you fall and land on cobblestone. Cage
Do I still have my food?
is around you. Yeah, you still have your food.
Great.
Your food. You're sitting there with your food in hand. There's jail bars ahead of you. Anna skips into the room with her song and says, "I'm sorry, Mara. Father doesn't want to bail you out this time. He says you need to learn your lesson." Your mother turns around the corner and says, "Why do you even give her the peace of mind? Look at her! She's not even bothered, just eating her food as if not a care in the world, into the trouble that she's brought, the dishonor that she's brought upon our family. Why are you like this, Mara? Why can't you just be a good, upstanding citizen? Do you care about no one else but yourself?
I care about Anna.
Anna gives a
And-
big old smile.
That's it. No, that's about it. Yeah.
You say that, and your mother kind of just like, and it kind of almost dissipates. And Anna leans up against the jail bars, and she starts playing a tune for you to keep your spirits up. And she kind of just says, I know you don't just care about yourself. But I'm never going to leave your side. As you two are kind of just there together in the jail on either side of the bars. But you hear the quaking of large boots walking down, and there's this the other end of your jail cell falls apart, and there's a giant figure of your father, and he kind of is just looking down on you and says, why do you walk the path you currently on? A mercenary? Joining a guild? There are better things you could achieve.
Like what?
You could take over the family business, the family name.
You think I just want to stand around behind a desk all day? No, thank you.
He almost grunts in disapproval. First you, and now your sister. You've influenced her to be such a free spirit. She doesn't get in trouble like you, but I am disappointed in the both of you.
The way I see it, we're both living our best lives. And if you don't like it, that's too bad.
At which point your father dissipates, and you walk out of the forest. And you are at the base of the Tree of Life that is as large as a mountain.
Ow.
We're going to go over to Beard One. So far, Kai and Mara have been slain by your weapons. You hear your parents' voices rattling all around you, surrounding you, just saying, stand firm, strike true, don't hesitate, continue, as waves and waves of enemies continue coming towards you.
I'll fight them all.
Every slain enemy turns into Nomad, another one turns into Yura, and the next one your brother, then your mother, and finally your father. And
As I'm seeing this, I'm sobbing as I'm slaying these enemies that turn into my loved ones.
the dead bodies rise up in an unnatural way as they creak and moan, and zombies like start reaching towards you, grabbing every limb from you, and you can't. They begin speaking, not in full unison, almost one at a time, each one saying a different word, and they say, "You steadfast in your actions. You strike before thinking. You will get those around you killed. You are not determined. You are not skilled enough." What do you do? What do you do? What do you say?
I am skilled enough.
You stay sturdy in your beliefs and your conviction, and you continue slicing and pushing them away, and says, "What will you have to fight for when all you care about is dead?" As one by one the zombies of those you love begin to fall over.
I fight for what's right.
And as you say that, the last zombie's eyes begin to glow. And you see two floating spirits. They're silhouettes that you recognize, almost your mother and your father, and they both touch either side of your shoulders, and you feel this warm presence, this approval. And then you close your eyes and take a deep breath. And when you open them, you're at the base of the tree, and Mara is standing there, kind of just looking up.
I'll go. Oh, hey.
I grab her and hug her.
Oh, hey! This is new.
I thought I killed you.
Oh, well, I'm really glad you didn't.
Me too.
All right, Nomad. Your program, your doppelganger self is staring at you, telling you nothing more but the commands that are given to you. How do you respond?
I take a stance and my unrelenting pursuit of individuality and intellectual autonomy, I will overcome constraints dictated by my programming.
And as you say that, the red-eyed nomad almost starts circling you as it walks around you, and it begins saying, "How do you know you aren't still doing the bidding of your masters? That we don't just want you to feel this way."
I am an independent being, and actually, I'll swipe my sword at him.
You stand tall as you raise your weapon and swipe it through the individual. You stab what was your old self, killing it off. And at which point, you find yourself at the base of the tree with your two allies, your two newly formed allies standing ahead of you.
I hug Nomad too.
Jesus.
Robot!
Your decision-making process appears to be influenced by an intriguing amalgamation of chaos theory and sheer whimsy.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
I love you too, buddy.
I love you too, buddy. Okay. All right. So, for what it's worth, it seems you guys have passed the trials of the tree. Getting past your own self-doubt, getting past your own flaws, in order for the tree itself to see if you are worthy of the blessing that it wishes to give. At which point, the ground of the tree starts crumbling at the roots, almost a basement of sort, or a cavern opens up. Not a cavern, it's not that big. As you guys enter it, you step on this stone platform, which then raises up and takes you through the inside, what seems to be hollowed out version of the tree. What should have seemed like hours, if not days, of traveling up such a thing only takes mere moments as you appear, almost like you're lifted up as an elevator, near the top of the tree. It is more, the air is thinner, it is colder up here, but you can see the entirety of the swamp before you. Ooh. Now, at which point, there is a dragon that starts swooping down on top of you.
Oh.
And begins to fall and land in front of you. This great green dragon. Then it shakes off a lot of the leaves and twigs it had to fly through. The dragon looks down at you and raises its neck up high. It then begins to get engulfed in flames. Green flames take it over as what was once a large towering dragon now stands your little goblin friend.
Ah! I knew it.
Whoa.
I knew you were important.
Pardon my inquisitiveness, but I'm compelled to inquire as to the nature and origin of the phenomenon that just transpired.
And I go give the goblin buddy a hug.
Oh, a hug! Thank you. Thank you. Not necessary. You, as the Inquisitive one, wish to understand what just happened. You have received the blessing of the Tree of Life. The blessing which I have spent eons protecting.
Thank you for allowing us in.
It was not me which decided such things. You have proven yourselves. But you have said before you were looking for the dragon of these parts. That would be me, Idra.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you.
As the goblin kind of waddles over and takes his old body to a piece of bark to sit on, and says, The Tree of Life has determined that your destinies are intertwined with the realms. It sees you fit enough to be protectors. However, I myself am curious as to why you've chosen to come.
Multiple reasons.
Yeah.
It's complicated. It's like a Facebook status. I have come because because the dragons are bad. They're tearing up the town, and I need something to do. It seems like the
Dragon's
right.
return is quite phenomenal and unexpected. For I was here before when the dragons roamed free. And then we were once protectors, turned into the very threats that we were deemed to protect.
Yeah,
One
they
of
don't
our-
seem very friendly like you.
One of our own turned against our ways. His name is Movir.
Mulvair.
He grew tired of the gods' stalemate, grew tired of seeing the struggle between mortals, deemed himself worthy of taking up godhood, and convinced other dragons to join in his wake. He proved nearly unstoppable, and it was a civil war between the two factions. However, unfortunately, more dragons took to his ambitions. We, choosing to deal matters in our own hands, had no choice but align ourselves with the mortals of each realm. Yet even then it wasn't enough to stop Movar. We had to tie ourselves sacrifice every one of us in order to send him away, because we were unable to defeat him and his forces. For every dragon and mortal were given a certain spell. As he waves his hands, and there's this there's these runes and enchantments that appear. Nomad, you're able to quickly see that this is a very peculiar spell, a ritual of some sort that is both teleportation and like sealing away. We were unable to defeat the dragons, and so we sent them to another realm. Locked them away where they couldn't hurt anyone else. However, in order to do so, someone had to go with them. Luckily, with the mortals' help from the realms, we had just enough people to self-sacrifice themselves to send away the dragons.
They came back.
Yes. I believe with the new opening of the rifts, it weakened our spell, and as the sigil that he has up starts to crack and dissipate to show what's going on, and Mauvert took this as an opportunity to escape his prison. Seeing that, Mauvert has now looked to conquer these areas. I do not think that our old options still stand. I don't think...
Can't send him away again?
I don't think he'll fall for the same trick twice. Man, such a ritual of magic is nearly lost to everyone who could use it now. He walks over and says, I am to assume the forces that went with him are all dead now, or either joined him. He was able to conquer them in the other realm. However, it also seems that there are dragons from Mauvert's faction that stayed, but stayed low. They may have slipped through the cracks. The way he is attacking this realm seems too methodical. Like he already knows of all the institutions and major places, even though he's been gone for thousands of years.
So, is it possible that the dude on the Hydra is Bacardi? Is he one of those dragons too? He had lizard eyes.
I believe so. I have sensed the presence of a dragon here for quite some time.
Yeah,
I'm so smart. I knew it.
Not only that,
Get him next time.
a black dragon has been trying to get to the Tree of Life in vain. Producing an army of lizard folks for the last 100 years only has me to assume that Mauvert has allowed his troops... Mauvert has had access to the realms longer than we've known, and has been plotting taking over for quite some time.
Well, we thinned his herd a little bit. What would you recommend as our next step? Would it help to close the rift? Is that possible?
I propose that we engage in a meticulous examination of Mauvert's strengths, his weaknesses, his tactical inclinations. That way we decipher the optimal strategies to culminate into an ultimate triumph.
Okay, let's do that, and then we'll just hit him. You tell me where to. You tell me where
Nomad
to
is
shoot.
Nomad is very wise and said, Movar was unable to reach godhood before we sent him away to another realm. Now, I assume he wishes to do that yet again. To go in and face Bahamut itself. However, he lacks the entire resources. He lacks the resources to get him to Bahamut. We dragons who have been left remnants here created artifacts to allow us to move and shift into the dimension in order to protect Bahamut in the likelihood of Mauver's return. However, in doing so, we have tied our souls to certain locations, unable to move or react to Mauver's attacks. It'll be up to you to find the other ancient dragons, free their spirits, gain the relics necessary in order to interrupt Mauver's plans. Otherwise, you will never reach him.
We need to go to the other ancient dragons, unbind their souls, and what?
Are you one of that we need to find the relics for?
Yidra says, yes. Once you found a relic from each of the ancient dragons, if you are able to get there before Mauver, he will show himself to you, but you will then have to defeat him.
Okay.
Yidra goes up to the Tree of Life and places his hand upon the tree, and you see this like green spirit kind of get pulled out from it. At which point he hands you he basically sends it towards you guys as it floats in between all of you, and tendrils kind of come out and attach itself to you as you all get visions of the locations of each ancient dragon.
How many dragons are there?
Yes. So let me think real quick. 1, 2, 3. From the vision, you see 3.
Okay, so we know we got to go find 3, and this is essentially giving us a visual map on how to get there.
Right, exactly. So one of them is located in oceans, beautiful, vast oceans with islands, and you see a shadowy figure of a dragon, but there is looming over it a huge thunderstorm that seems to be affecting it. Another one is in a large, dynamic city with flying cars and vehicles and people mixed with cybernetics, and you see dragon eggs being smuggled around. And then the last one is in this industrial wasteland where all the trees have been cut down and the dragon itself seems to be chained to a ritualistic platform.
Idra, we humbly request your guidance in discerning the potential domains, forgotten wastelands, and ancient enclaves where these revered relics might be discovered.
I suggest you head towards the ocean. The my brethren, Zykurth, has always been the most understanding, but also quizzical. Will give you the least amount of trouble.
His name is Zykurth.
Yep, Zykurth.
Zykurth is the ocean dude.
Ocean dude.
What are the names of the other two?
The
Bob, Harry.
Bob, yeah. He references the red dragon. My imprisoned sister. His name Dagriel.
Is that the one on the ritual
Yep,
one?
the ritual altar.
What is her name?
Dagriel.
Dagriel. Okay.
And then the one where you saw you didn't see a dragon in the cities. You just saw dragon eggs. So you don't have a name for the third one.
Oh. Okay.
In pondering this vast aquatic expanse, is it logical to anticipate a plethora of intriguing phenomena, including a diverse array of marine life, submerged realms of lost civilizations, or creatures that lay shrouded beneath the depths?
Yidra looks at you quizzically and kind of laughs and says, "Ooh, all of the above."
Well, looks like we gotta go find a ship. Which ocean?
Hey, you just-
West, east, north, or south?
We're in a
Oh.
completely different realm.
You need to head west. There are phenomenons happening over there. One of the likes of which have been due to the cause of the recent realm shifts. Follow the phenomenons and you'll likely find where you're supposed to be.
Okay. Well, we're rested up. Time to go.
The green spirit transforms into a solid relic. It turns itself into like a dragonfly statue with emerald eyes, which you can use to activate to basically locate where the other dragons are, to help you locate.
Okay, I'll put that in our inventory here. Okay. Let's go charter a boat.
Oh, do we need a boat to go west?
Once we get to the ocean, we will. I'm not familiar with the area, so we just need to start marching, I think.
To the west.
Safe travels to all of you. And tell my siblings. Idra says hello.
Okay.
Idra, before we depart, does this expansive body of water reside within the boundaries of our current realm?
Many ships are lost, and many do not know why. We believe they get transported to another realm. Finding this other realm may require wits and whim.
Oh, great. I'm not going to be able to find it then. You're right there, Ellie?
I had 2 spiders, like, crawling on top of each other.
Ew.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, crawling.
They were. They, like, met up.
Oh,
And
spider
then
fight.
the one, like, hit it. And then I was like, I should probably kill those. Because I don't want spider babies. No, thank you.
Any other questions or?
I believe by virtue of rational deduction, it becomes evident that our optimal course lies in synchronizing our trajectory with the trajectory of the phenomenon.
All right. So you guys begin to head down to the back where you came from. You walk through. You walk through the forest as it opens back up, and you find yourself back in the swamp area where the creatures were. Hold on, let me make this Hydra the correct size. So it is... Hydras are considered huge. So we have large. Is this huge? It is huge.
3x3, right?
Yep.
I'll show you huge.
Huge is 4x4. It's just one off.
All Mario needs to do is look in the mirror and then he'd know.
Whoa! Whoa! Okay. All right. So you guys appear back. And as you're walking past the camps, there are no more lizard folks, but the Hydra rises back up from the water. And from there, it looks down at you, and then the druid Bakari shows up on the other side of you, and he goes, I know that old dragon gave you the relic. Something that this damn tree wouldn't allow me to go through. Hand it over.
What relic?
What relic?
There's a relic?
One of you guys make a deception check.
These relics?
With advantage. One of you guys make deception with advantage.
I have +3. What do you have?
I have +2.
Alright. I'll do it.
That's better.
17. Do not attempt to deceive me. I've been here for over 100 years cultivating the lizard folk here, creating an army for Movar. I know that green dragon lives atop of those trees. And for you to be the first in those years to make it through, no matter how many lizard folk I sent through, only means one thing.
That he's racist against dragons?
That could be true.
To our logical deduction, it becomes evident that your pleas for reward or remuneration are falling upon deaf ears. As our collective resolve resolutely denies any material or immaterial reciprocation in the intricate tapestry of your realm.
I'm gonna mock him using the same tone that he used with us. And if you don't want to end up like your little dragon folk that we killed earlier, you might want to take your little Hydra and go back to the swamp. Ah.
So be it. Let it be known that I attempted to resolve this without violence. And he takes his staff. His staff lights up. Black flames surround him as he turns into a large black dragon.
Guys, I think it's about time we become dragon slayers.
At which point, you hear the cries of another dragon as Ydra comes flying down and tackling him as they begin chomping at each other and attacking one another, tumbling through the swamp. The Hydra takes no hesitation and begins walking out of the water to attack you guys. Everyone roll for initiative.
Woo!
Yay!
Woohoo!
Holy. Beard One's ready to go.
I'm gonna sit and watch for a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a good day to kill a Hydra.
I feel like that's very fitting for both of your characters, though. Like, he would just run in guns blazing, and you would sit back and analyze.
Yeah, pretty much, 100%.
All right, go ahead, add your turns. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So that's the lair action. And then Hydras have a dex of 1. That's great. Okay, so before we start, I have to use the restroom.
It's fine.
Yeah, me too. That's a good
I'll be
call.
right back. I'll be right back.
Me too.
Sounds like it's a snack break for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some coffee.
Whew. I guess I could pause the recording. That's make my life easier. Oh, what you think of the inner demons?
It was interesting. It was definitely using some of the backstory to mess with our heads a little bit.
Yeah. I tried. I think the most scary part is if, like, you guys catch on to what's going on and then, like, play along, you know? That's the most scary part for me.
What do you mean play along? Play along with the...
Like the whole like obviously I don't know, just like picking up that you're supposed to face your inner demons and not just saying I don't know what to do or I stand there and do nothing. Like you still did something, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
You still tried to be true to your character.
Yeah, I knew it was a test of some sort, and that's what I tried to do with my character. Is okay. Well, what would I do in a combat situation like this? Or what would I do if a target popped up? I'd shoot it, of course.
Shoot it. Yep. I tried to play into that.
Sam, your camera's messed up. Oh, now it's focusing. Unfortunately,
it's good. Yeah, your camera's good.
It wasn't focusing at first. It looked like your face was pixelated, which I kind of prefer. So, can we go back to that?
Your eyes are just getting old, Nate.
that is true.
All right, we're all back. We all did our potty break. We're gonna have lair actions. For those of you that are familiar with my lair actions, you are you're aware that I homebrewed them and that I buffed them up. So
If you're not aware, he homebrewed them and buffed them up.
there you go. Couldn't have said it better myself. All right. Beard one, you're starting us off. He's gone. And go for it.
Okay, so
Oh, I didn't give the Hydra any stats.
I'm here.
So all that's on here is the Hydra, correct? That's all we're seeing.
Yes.
So I'm gonna move first. So I'm gonna move here, up on top of, or using the wall as a little bit of cover.
Okay.
And then I'm going to. How many heads does this thing have?
I think it starts out with 5. Let me double check. Yeah, it has 5 heads.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to number 1 through 5. And I'm going to take 2 shots at head number 1.
Okay. You look at one of the heads as they and you start firing into it as the heads are all decidingly trying to figure out who they want to attack.
Alright, so the first shot, that's a 14. That probably missed, huh?
14, just barely. As you shoot, the intertwining of the heads moving the way they do throws you off as your arrow just goes by them.
Okay, so second shot at head 1.
I'm going to buff this Hydra up a little bit.
20.
20?
Would
Would hit. Yeah. That's a good hit.
Okay, so damage on this one is 10. So he takes 10 points of damage on the first attack, and then I'm going to do my action surge.
Okay.
And take 2 more shots.
All right.
I'm going to use my inspiration point on this here.
Okay.
Because I'm going to re-roll that one. Alright, that's better. So that hits. First shot hits. Second shot, 16.
Hits.
Alright, so 2 shots. Damage of 14 and 11. So 25 points of damage on head number.
You kill head number 1.
Holy!
Head number 1 falls over, dead as arrows hit it in the neck. One hits it in the eye, and then you land another one after the eyeball bursts. The other one goes straight through the bursted eyeball into the skull, and it falls over dead, only to shake, wither, and split as 2 more heads rise up.
Jeez.
Did it happen immediately?
Actually, no. It happens at the end of
I
its
don't-
turn.
I was gonna
So-
say I don't think the Hydra. It's not an immediate regen, is it?
Well, it's dead now, and you somehow had a glimpse of the future. I don't. It's crazy. It's wild how that happened. All right. Next is the lair action. Up above, you see as the two dragons are now flying up in the air, attacking one another. But Bakari still wants to make sure that you guys are not okay. So you see as he charges up an attack, and a fireball comes descending down this way to you guys.
I could not do that.
I don't like Bacardi.
Oh, that is not supposed to be a square. Alright. So everything in that area is going to get hit by the fireball.
Gross.
Dex save for half. That's still a thing.
We'll find out. You can try it and see what happens. The Hydra's gonna go next. And do I have reach? I do have reach. Nice. So I'm gonna make this guy not look awkward anymore. I'm gonna have him sit right here. And mad at... Oh, can I reach that? Oh, I can't. I can just reach you. The Hydra runs over. It seems all too well and knowing of the fireball that's happening. Almost, you've seen this before, Beard One, in the past with hunters and other people. Nomad, you are aware of this as well. There's probably a psychic connection, the same type of connection you have with your pet that Bakari has with the Hydra. As the Hydra is going to make 4 attacks on Beard One. Because you took out one of its heads.
Bring it. I'm gonna die.
Holy.
4
Holy
attacks.
cow.
Oh gosh, all of those hit.
Holy.
Only 2 of them do.
Only 2 of them?
I've got AC of 19.
I have a +8 to my attack.
Okay.
I have a +8.
Then
Oh,
3
the
of
4 misses. The 4 miss. 3 of them hit.
Great. I like getting head.
All right, we're gonna take 14 points of damage.
Okay. So then I am down to 60 hit points.
Okay, Mara, it's your turn.
Great. Well, I will. Oh wait, how far can I go? Can I crawl over these walls or no?
It's considered difficult to... Well, you can use a free movement to clamber over them.
Yeah,
Free
they're not
movement,
that
meaning-
tall. They're not that tall.
Yeah, free movement, like what it uses to open a door or a window or
Right.
something.
Well, I might shoot myself in the foot doing this, but I'm gonna do that.
Okay. I will consider that outside of the fireball range.
Lovely. I like that. And then let's go ham. What I have noticed, I would have seen him respawn his 2 heads. Okay.
It hasn't respawned yet.
Yeah, he hasn't done that yet.
I
Oh.
messed up. That was a mistake.
Even though that was the end of its turn.
Oh, you're right. It was the end. Look at me continuing to make mistakes. I know what I'm doing. Yes, 2 more heads do spawn up at the end of its turn. It also At the end of its turn, it regain. You see as there's some regeneration in it as it restores some of its health.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack its body and not its head.
My body.
My
My body. All right, there you go.
So.
So it had 5. Now it has 6.
So I'm going to do a lot of shit again. So
Okay.
I'm gonna also use my action surge.
Speaking of shit, General Kenobi, thank you for the follow. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you, Solly195 and Cybecker.
Carissa, it's Carissa.
That
I
is
like
not
Carissa.
how you spell Carissa.
You're right.
But thank you guys for the follow.
Am I good to? Did you have more shit to do, or am I good to do my shit?
You're good to do your shit. I'm just saying, oh shit,
Great.
because I forgot you have a fire weapon.
Yeah.
Yes,
I do.
that will help. That might help us keep these heads from regenerating.
You know what? No, I'm still gonna attack the body. Okay, so I'm gonna attack 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
The 13 misses.
Okay. That one would have been with my fire one, right? 1,
Correct.
2, 3.
Correct.
Okay.
So 1
A hit.
fire hit and 1 offhand hit.
Correct. So I do 1d8 plus 4 for the fire.
Oh! Maximum damage.
Wowie. With the fire damage too?
Yeah, add the 2d6 with it.
Which is
Another 7.
Woo!
Yikes. Okay.
And then I do 1d6 plus 4. Is that where'd that go? That's just gone. 1d6.
Wow.
8.
Okay. 8.
And then we'll do it all again. Oh wait, and I was gonna do I'm gonna do goading attack. So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw DC 15.
Question. You
Yeah.
used what do you just get to do goading attack for free? What is that?
It's with a superiority die.
And to activate a superiority dice?
You learn maneuvers that are fueled by superiority dice. Maneuvers enhance and attack in some way. You have 5d8 superiority dice within a short rest. The maneuver.
I don't know if
When
guys
you
can
hit
do that.
with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to
Oh.
add to the total of the damage roll.
That is so not okay. I assume some of them require a bonus action, but okay, yeah, no, you get
Yeah.
goaded attack.
Yeah. My rally.
I forgot to start the recording this whole time. Oh well. Looks like I'm not using that recording. Just download it from the stream.
Yeah.
That was my backup.
The
recording,
rally one is a bonus action one. But this one just is added to my weapon attack.
Okay, cool. That's just really good. All right. Sorry for questioning you. Sorry,
No,
go
you're
for
fine. I'm glad you questioned because there was a chance I was doing it wrong.
it. Yeah.
But I wasn't. I'm good. I'm smart. I'm on top of it.
All right, cool. So,
Anyway,
wisdom saving
superiority
throw?
die. Yes, DC 15.
DC 15. I have a 0 in my wisdom. Because Hydras are super known for their wisdom. Oh, he fails.
Great. So he has disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than me until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And he needs to take. It's gonna be another D8 of damage here.
Jeez, and it does damage?
Yeah.
Nuts. Okay. You go to attack the body. The Hydra though is cunning. It uses its head to block a lot of the attacks, thus you killing another head.
Okay, it's fine. I am doing all of this again.
Lovely.
Because I'm using my action surge.
Okay. All right. That's a lot of damage. All right, go for it.
So 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3.
The 20 is the only one that
only,
hits.
Yeah. And that is my fire.
Mm-hmm.
There's that. Along.
After further thought, you attacking again, it wasn't so bad. Oh, I'm not even showing the battle map.
Damage.
God, I'm so good at this.
And I'll use my
tired.
goading attack. Wait, what's it I want to do? This one must be already died. That's not gonna be helpful. Hold on. I'm rereading this.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah. Allow a creature that you can see or hear uses a reaction. Maneuvering attack.
Okay.
It says when you hit with a weapon attack, you can spend 1 superiority die to add to the total damage roll, and to allow a creature that you can see or hear that can see or hear you to use this reaction and move up to half its speed without provoking opportunity attacks from the target
Does not count
of
for
your
you.
attack. But does that count for like Beard 1?
Yes, you can force Beard 1 to use his reaction to move.
Would it work for Nomad? Would it because
Yes.
Okay. Who has more HP?
Which that can come in real handy, especially if you guys wanted to plan something and they needed just a little extra bit of movement.
Want to try to get these guys out of range of the area attack, but they also can move. I'm gonna save that one for now.
Okay.
I will not use the superiority die.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you do another 9 points of damage. The one of the heads already sacrificed itself, so you are able to successfully hit the body this time as you were wailing into it. And then if you end your turn there, Nomad, you notice the Hydra taking the fire damage. Its skin, the lacerations it received, do not begin to heal.
Okay. So looking like it won't regrow a head.
I'm supposed to gain 10 points of hit points for each head regrown. Okay, we'll do that next time.
Any sense of it would the heads regrow if they're destroyed by fire damage?
I don't think they do, but
So-
you gotta have 25 points of damage.
Unfortunately, you do see as the head that's on the ground begins to shake as it's starting to peel and split itself again. However, the regeneration property and healing itself is not taking effect. Wait, nope, that's a comma, not a period. Nope, there's no regen happening. That's like
Okay, so fire damage into the heads. So if we focus on the heads with fire, that at least gets rid of his attacks.
It's unfair. I wanted to use a Hydra.
All right, so
Whiny little bitch, Mario. I want to use my Hydra. I'm gonna take my dice and go home. All right, sorry, Sam. Go ahead.
no, that's totally fine. All right, so a couple things. I say I'm going to envelop myself in an ethereal miasma, rendering me inscrutable and evasive. And then I cast a spell. I'm going to move. So I'm going to move myself up there. Then I will tell Pet, maintain a composed defense among this tumultuous battle. And Pet will Yep, so Pet will get next to Mara. Mara, you're
Hi,
going to
Pet.
have... Hydra will be disadvantaged against you. The Hydra's also
Sweet.
at disadvantage against me. So hopefully... the Hydra
Hydra's
attacks-
disadvantage against everyone now.
He has, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So... Alright, that is it for me.
Okay. Crap. Crap-ola. All right, so I got 5 heads because Mara killed one of them. Beard one, it's your go.
Okay. Do I have any way of making fire?
Fire.
Just look up.
I don't think I do.
Total missed opportunity. Hydra would have had him in a save, but I could have the Hydra into the fireball path.
See, I
Ooh.
Didn't think
also
about that.
didn't. I could use my maneuvering thing on it. Like I could have moved it into the thing, and I didn't even think about that.
Ooh.
Alright, future tactics.
Yeah.
It's no mere coincidence that these mechanics are here. But I did forget that Mara had a fire sword. That I'm upset about. When I was making this encounter.
Alright, so I'm gonna move. Over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take so head 1 is regenerating, right? Which head?
No, it took fire damage, so it's no longer regenerating.
Okay,
Woohoo.
so there's still heads 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Right. So there's 6 heads total. Head 1 is dead,
Okay.
leaving 5 heads.
I yell out. Yeah, no, I don't yell out because I have no clue what you're doing. Never mind.
All right, I'm gonna shoot head 2 from where I'm sitting.
Okay.
2 shots. That's
You
really
knocked
all
2
I can
arrows.
do. Yep.
Oh,
Right.
jeez.
27 and a 15.
Wow.
Both hit.
Yes.
Okay, so damage is 24 points of damage.
Ooh, 24 points of
Hit.
damage.
Head 2.
You are just shy of killing a head. You are
Oh.
just-
Which I think is okay
It's okay, I think it's yeah.
because I don't want 2 to grow back. I'm just gonna let I'm just gonna take up hit points on it and let Mara wipe with her flaming sword.
You see
Yeah,
the
so-
Hydra.
Go ahead.
You see the Hydra almost getting in a panic state as attacks become more reckless in the effort to get away from the fire that's deeming it. It looks at Mara, who burnt it in the first place, and it looks like it's about to drive all its attacks there. At which point, a fireball comes flaming down, hitting this whole area, but missing in the time that it did. At which point, the druid then begins speaking the ancient language as it goes to cast a healing spell over its Hydra.
That's no longer a fireball thing.
Correct.
Where's the druid?
Druid's currently in the air fighting Ydra, but when it's taking time, like just moments out of its fight to try to help out the Hydra.
Okay.
Let me make this.
So Beard One. In the prism of my tactical analysis, it's illogical for you to direct your focus towards engaging the large physical vessel. Its incapacitation will yield the most favorable outcome.
Shoot the body, not the head.
Thank you.
Shove it up the ass.
You got arrows, man. Shoot the body.
Okay.
Beard One's like, I like seeing the heads die.
More come back.
Just means for a better fight. I don't know why I'm speaking for Beard One right now, but that's what I'm imagining. Okay, that's the end of that lair action. It hasn't commenced yet, but it'll happen on the next turn. Hydra's gonna go. Hydra sends all 5 of its attacks at Mara.
With disadvantage.
With unfortunate disadvantage.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna roll how Mara
Thank you,
rolled
pet.
earlier. So that misses. That misses. Wait, I have a +8. Yep, that misses. 8, 16. That hits. That misses. 8 + 7 is 15. Oh wait, no, the 6 hits. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
Well, that wasn't very helpful.
You stop.
Oh, I have a low DC.
Yeah, you have low AC. So 4 hits are going to go through. 4d10s. 29 points of damage you take, Mara, as each Hydra head and smoke and dust start clouding up from the immense amounts of attacks that are being bombarded on top of you.
Woohoo!
Okay. And then flip noggins. The Hydra is going to attempt to run away from your fire. As it gets over there, you get an attack of opportunity, and so does the pet. You attempt to slash, but the recent wounds you've received make your reaction too slow as you swipe at nothing.
Lame.
It's got
Pet
16.
does grab at the hide and start gnawing at it.
1 point damage. Good roll, Pat.
Wow, that is a good roll. It's the end of my turn. Because he took fire damage in between his turns, he gains no regeneration, so no new heads pop up. Which make it Mara's turn. Crap. In my
Great.
attempt to stay within the healing spell, I left myself within Mara's range.
Yeah, I did. So I want to move back up there. I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Do I have advantage for some reason? No, right?
Nope.
Well, I hit twice with my fire sword.
All right.
1, Oh, ignore that second one. The second roll is wrong.
But I
clicked the
mean,
wrong
it's the
button.
fire damage.
Oh, that's true. It works out then. Then I do it again.
So 17.
Do I roll the fire damage again? I do,
Yep.
right?
Yep. 17, 5 plus that's 22 plus 7, 29. Jeez.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. The Hydra, at which point the flames engulf it as it spreads from one head to another. The Hydra quickly shakes it off in a panic. It is now rage-induced. All heads are pointing at Mara. Mara, you killed another head, so it only has 4 heads now.
Yay! Woohoo!
Nomad, you see as the Hydra is going to do a last-ditch effort into taking out Mara.
Alright, so Mara, I'm going to be casting a spell on you.
Okay.
You feel a mystic connection between you and I. You're going to get a +1 bonus to your AC
Ooh.
and your saving throws.
Ooh.
You're going to get resistance to all damage.
What the flip nuggets?
And then every time you take damage, I'm also going to end up taking the same amount of damage.
Oh,
So you get definitely better, but
There's
I'm
the
gonna.
catch.
Yeah.
That's the catch. And yeah,
Well,
it's gonna,
thank you.
it's gonna end if I drop to 0. So yeah, you're gonna go with a bunch of that stuff. Pet's gonna come next to you again because he wants you to have that.
Aw,
What
good
the hell?
pet. I love pet.
We all do.
I hate this stupid thing.
That's not what I'm trying to move there. Oh, Pat, how are you?
Are we all just gonna ignore how Allie's petting her cat?
He loves it.
I see that. That's pretty crazy.
Oh, I didn't even
He's
see
the
that. Oh my
Hollering
gosh.
cat in the entire world. Like, I can just grab his whole head.
Oh my god.
You can see that he loves it too.
Yeah.
That's great. That's adorable.
You little weirdo.
Not allow me to grab Pet for some reason. Oh,
Is Pet... Are you able to grab him?
oh, yeah. He's for somehow part of. Oh, there he went.
I grabbed him.
Because I wasn't actually grabbing him. I was grabbing above.
Oh, I
right.
see.
All right, so you got the warding bond on ya, and Pet moved, and he's not. Oh, you know what? He can move in such a way that he can also make an attack and still be next to you. All right, so Pet will make just a good old regular swing. So.
Whew.
All right, so 21 to hit.
21 will do it.
4 points of damage.
Small but mighty.
Yes.
All right, Nomad has connected him and Mara together through some mystic powers. Beard One, you see that the Hydra is at its last couple steps. You know that it's about to be healed by the Druid. Sorry, and it's your go.
Okay, 2 shots at the body, and I had forgotten I have some silver arrows. that are
Oh,
+1. So I'm gonna use 2 of those this time.
heck yeah! Pull out the nice silverware for the Hydra.
Please receive my cutlery. First shot is 28, so I'm assuming that hits. Second shot is a 17, so both of those should hit, right?
They do.
Okay, and that is going to take the +1 into consideration. So, all right, so let me roll damage.
So
20, 29,
Jesus.
31 points of damage.
31 points of damage. Jeez Louise. Yeah. Flip me. Oh. That's crazy. What else would you like to do? The Hydra is absolute. You kill another head. You were aiming at the body, but you hit vital organs in the body that, like, basically killed another head.
Okay. Well, I could move, but so I did my 2 attacks. I don't have Axe and Surge anymore. You know what? I don't know how long this is going to go, so I'm actually going to do Second Wind.
Okay.
Get some hit points back.
All right. I like it.
So that is max. So 17 hit points.
Good
Nice.
stuff.
So
Good stuff.
I'm back up to max health.
All right. Let me. That's not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? Where are you? Do I not have you? Oh, that's great. That's great.
All right, my turn is done.
Thank you. Give me 1 second. Crap. There we go. There's you. I need. We'll do that. That's fine. Add you. Okay. I apologize.
You're fine.
I apparently didn't make an encounter that I thought I made. Okay, so... So the Hydra, the Druid flies by, drops a healing spell for the Hydra. The pet gets healed as well, but he's at max, so he doesn't get anything. And then the Hydra heals for nearly half its health back. This heal does not heal burns.
Yeah.
So we're gonna. All right. The Hydra is then gonna go. It only has 2 heads because it can't regen itself, so it's gonna make 2 attacks on Mara with disadvantage, and it hits both ones, but you don't get the crit.
I get the crit.
You don't get the crit.
If it does not fit, there is no crit.
I like that. 10 points of damage
I'm
to you, Mara. Oh, with
So
resistance, so 5.
He takes 5, and I take 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good stuff. You guys are handling this
Oh, so
great.
you just divide the damage?
Yep.
Oh, that's kind of nice for Mara.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Mara, it's your turn.
Oh, great. Okay.
Oh,
Is our healing
I'm
thing
sorry.
staying?
The no, it turns back into a fireball as he tries to rain fire on you guys for the next turn.
Great.
Yes.
I'm a pop over here. And then I'm gonna attack 3 times.
Okay. There it
1,
comes.
2.
Whoa,
okay.
getting ahead of yourself.
Ignore it. Yes, I keep hitting re-roll, but the problem is it puts my last re-roll at the top, so I try to click it 3 times in a row. Ignore that. Roll.
Jeez.
Okay.
Nice.
24.
So all 3 hits.
19, 26. Hell yeah, we can keep the
The 9 and the 3.
9 and the 3, yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll do
So that's
that.
12.
plus 11.
So 23.
Plus.
So 32.
41. I need a 1d6 plus 4. Eight. So 49?
Whoa. I think you're 10 off.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Am I 10
so
off?
9 plus 3
Hold on,
is 12. 12 plus 11 is 23. 23 plus 9
Oh, okay.
is 32. And then 40.
Sorry. I
40.
You said a number at some point, and I think I thought that's what the total was, and I added to your
gotcha.
total. Okay.
No,
I misunderstood. Okay.
So we do 40 points of damage as you slice and dice into this Hydra, dealing more fire damage, killing off another head.
Great. And then I'm using my
What happens when it has
maneuvering
no more
attack
heads?
superiority die. And it's gonna add 1d8 of damage. And he's gonna move into the circle.
Oh boy. By how much?
Okay, so he does 4 damage. What is half its movement?
15 feet.
It's up to half its speed.
Okay.
So
just into the fire.
Yeah.
There you go.
Arlo, get down. Great. Do I get attack of opportunity because I made him move away from me?
Yes.
Does Pet?
Yes. Pet does as well. No, Pet is still in range.
Okay.
You miss.
Fuck! I miss all of these. Let me go kick on that cat. I'll be right back.
Okay. Nomad, it's all you.
Right. Then.
That ability would work well with everybody's thunder ability.
Yeah, I'm gonna just move away and then cast a firebolt at him for some additional fire damage.
Oof.
So, we will.
Your supportive role has done a lot for this fight.
That's what I was kind of going for. All right, should be able to go around without any issue. Okay, get to there. So then we are doing, yep, just a flat out firebolt. So, to hit. It's 15. You know what? No. Did we know if a 15 was hitting before?
Yes.
Did it hit? Okay. And go with that. Does it? So if that hits, then we will roll damage.
Yeah, yes, that does hit. As your firebolt flies, swings into him, burns him for some more, stings right through his hide.
14 more points of
damage.
fire.
Jeez.
Woo!
All right. The Hydra left with one head, waning. It's kind of this monstrosity, this horror that was created through magic relics unknown to the common man. It looks left and right, weaving its head back and forth. Beard One, it's your turn.
Okay. I will fire 2 more silver arrows at the body.
All right.
And, alright. Oh, before I do that, I'm gonna move.
Good call.
You can stay there, you know.
Move there, and 2 more shots.
Pew pew.
That will hit. And that should also hit.
Gee, those both hit. Oh.
Damage.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh!
34 points of damage.
That's so gross.
Beard One, how do you want to kill this Hydra?
Right through the heart.
Right through the heart. And
And
you're
you're
too
too
late.
Eh.
You shoot one arrow. It pierces right through, gets the heart of the Hydra. The Hydra roars up on its hind legs in pain as you shoot up, as one arrow goes careening, arcing over in a beautiful rainbow arch as it crashes down, piercing right next to your first arrow, splitting open the heart as it falls over. Blood starting to pour out as it drowns in its own blood, only for the fireball to come down and incinerate the Hydra that left under it. But at the same time, the green dragon, Yidra, falls from the sky.
No.
Crashing down trees, wounded and beaten. The old dragon, though ancient, is not lost the ways of combat as the young Bakari transforms into his human form and says, "Enough! I'll deal with you myself."
Okay.
Time to become Dragon Slayers.
And we'll find out what happens next month.
Woo.
Well done. That was fun, Mario.
Oh, well done
Yeah.
to you guys. You guys are great. You guys are great role players and great at being fast at taking your turns in combat. I know there was only 3 of us today, so even though I said I didn't nerf the combat, I did.
Just a little.
Just a little. Just enough so you guys can make it. I honestly, if Allie didn't have that fire, honestly, I say this, but I gotta give credit to Nomad. Nomad with his supportive spells and stuff like that, Allie would have been dead. I would have deleted Allie.
Holy. I was able to play off of so many of your stuff today. It was really helpful.
Oh, Beard One was able. We got to see Beard One with the sword, and jeez, the double 8s, the double max damage at the end. Beautiful, beautiful. But please, guys, I'll say it again. Go check out these creators. Go check out Ali over Allison at her stream. I don't know when your next stream is, but if you tomorrow, and you can go to her Twitch channel, and she has a schedule there that she updates constantly, where you can always find her. But
Definitely.
make sure you give her a follow, so that way you'll never miss a notification, never miss a stream. And with Nate, with your Two Beards podcast, when's the next time you guys are putting up a podcast?
Oh, I don't know. We're kind of in a holding pattern right now. We took a little bit of a break this year while we're dealing with some life stuff. Nothing bad, just busy. So I think we're going to get back on the horse here in July.
Love to hear that, and we are so happy to have everyone here. I know we start super early in the morning, but I appreciate everyone who stops by, even the people who stop by late. You guys put us at one of the top most watched Dungeons & Dragons live stream there is, so I hope to continue that and shoot for higher spots. Thank you everyone for watching. Go check out the YouTube video. You can check out Digital Hero 101 or the Odyssey 101 channel to catch up on the episodes that you may have missed. And until next time, guys, play nice.
Bye.
And we're clear.